alongside former Eagle legend Brian Vizard.
And Alan, really looking forward to watching this Ramblin Jesters team play this Tiger Rugby squad. Ramblin Jesters been pretty impressive so far, racking up a lot of points. 36 in their first game, 33 in their second, 2-0. But Tiger Rugby 34 points, so we should be in for some fireworks here in this Pool D clash.
Ramblin Jesters, coached by Dave Mob Smith. They're playing from right to left. There he is right there. No, in fact, that's one of their super subs that took a little hit earlier, just walking into the locker room. Just needed to look up. He was playing a bit of Pokemon. So Leo Barrard, the referee, and the Jesters will kick off against Tiger Rugby on the left of your screen. Both teams very colourful. And that doesn't go 10, but they play it anyway. Tiger Rugby on the rampage here. Great bit of work from Malu. Malu's on the 22. Still going for the line. Malu for the corner. Oh, he's over. He might be held up. But wow, Malu came out of nowhere like a swamp rat.
Well, it looked like it was going to be the try of the tournament. Great individual effort. And how about the defensive play by John O'Donnell? We talked about all his skills in the previous matches for this Ramblin Jesters. Let's say we're going to have a good view of it, right? Oh, yes, right in the corner. John O'Donnell. Oh, what a great defensive play. Super kickoff return by Malo. I thought he was going to score the try. Looked like he had enough wheels, but good defensive play again by O'Donnell.
So Tiger Rugby have it through Leota. Leota scored 2 in the earlier pool clash. Still going. Tiger Cubs fling it wide. It should be a formality here for Robert Stortz. He gets over. He was so good a couple of weeks ago at Club Sevens Nationals, and Stocky Stortz gets the first try.
Yeah, it looked too easy that time by this Tiger Rugby squad. Robert Stortz, number 7, scores. They had tried to give Tiger Rugby the early lead, but good early pressure. Even though they didn't score on that opening kickoff, they were rewarded with that nice little move out here. And just waltzing in to score the try. Keep away from the poles if you can. 5-0 though.
Tiger Rugby with conversion attempt will stay to the right-hand side. And Tassi Tupou, Tassi Tupou, just misses that kick. Samoan legend. Meanwhile, in picture there, Harry McNulty. Played in Ireland Sevens and former male model as well is McNulty.
He's having a good tournament so far. Been a main player for this Jester squad. Got to do better on the restart here if you're the Jesters. You can't just let Tiger Rugby come flying through.
Tupou puts it up, ball bounces. Been taken by Tiger Rugby indeed. Now they come with Lucas Thiem. The Chicago Lion into the 22.
Tackle only.
Malu. Watch the step, or the dummy. Tupou confusing defenders. Then he brings it back. Leota, 2-on-1 here. Thiem spots a gap himself. Gets the ball over the top beautifully. Elkins, just short of the line.
Leave it. Right down the 5.
Got another near try for this Tiger Rugby squad. They're just marching down the field at will against this Ramblin Jester defense. But good, desperate defense on the goal line has prevented 2 tries. But Don, you get the feeling that the dam could break at any time. This Tiger Rugby looks pretty explosive here in this match.
Now they do look forward to seeing this Jesters team, a Barbarian Styles Invitational side based out of London. They won the Roslyn Park Flooded Sevens in 2016.
You guys, just stay there, thank you.
A lot of quality players on their side. Reed gets it over the top. Now they look for some of the gas men on the outside. Oh, wonderful little footwork. Fido to break out here for the Jesters. It's a foot race. Tupou will have the angle, but the Jesters still with possession. Excellent bit of work there. Looks like now Barry is in support. And a knock-on coming into play, but lovely little break out there from the Jesters.
Yeah, good give and go between Benji Marfo and Ed Fido. Fido's had a couple of tries so far in this tournament. And we saw Marfo used sparingly so far, but getting a start here against this Tiger Rugby squad. And the Barry brothers, Niall Barry especially, the captain of the squad, been pretty influential players for this Ramblin Jesters team.
Crouch.
Well, that's right, a lot of talent between them. Marfo was played for the Northampton Saints in the Singar Premiership Sevens final in 2016. So let's see what they can do with this. The dummy up the middle. Barry still going. He's the one that carved up Cal doing the CRC. Now Zach Bonte. Bonte's such a strong ball carrier too and gets the offload. Wonderful stuff. The Jesters strike back. And it's John O'Donnell, the man that put in the try-saving tackle, has come back and scored their first try.
Yeah, again, John O'Donnell, I think he's one of my players of the tournament so far. He can do it all. We saw his defense earlier tonight, and we just saw he can score some tries as well. Just a big, strong guy. Has some pace, too, for a big man, and is really making a name for himself here at the Rugby Town Sevens.
Oh, certainly is. Great angle he came off. Apparently he's a world-class dancer, is what it says in his bio as well. And he would have been in the River Dance this year if he didn't make the Island Sevens team. And so putting his attention to rugby right now. Conversion was successful, so the Jesters lead 7 points to 5. And Tiger Rugby find themselves scored upon. Storts gets this one for his side.
No, you're off your feet.
And so Barry has it quickly. They're not 10 meters.
Penalty advantage.
Barry will have penalty advantage. He throws it dummy, then gets tackled high around the neck. Barry goes almost all the way, gets the offload. The Jesters are back in, and Kina Malafu is over. Just like that, the Jesters will catch you.
And how about the youngster Niall Barry? Great playmaker. What strength in the tackle there. A U.S. under-20 player. I think we already mentioned he played at UCLA, but showed his strength. Gets it out to Malafu to score the second try of this first half. But the Jesters really coming on strong here. And Niall Barry, we talked about how integral a player he is for this Jesters squad. Look at, there he is. Stays up in the tackle. It's like a high tackle. Still gets the fend. Gets the one-iron pass off. Beautiful job.
Oh, that's right. Barry started at fullback in all 4 of USA's matches in the Under-20 Junior World Trophy in 2015. He loves the French ladies, apparently he says on his bio, but jeepers, he is a good rugby player. So they are up 12 points to 5, the Jesters against the Tiger Cubs. Alatasi Tupou will try to dance his way through. Floats it over the top to Thiem. Thiem's got a real motor on him. Just wrestles players to the ground. Good width here. Storts can have a crack, but Trinidad and Fonchi throws this one out. And that will probably be half-time, and it is. Leverard blows the whistle. So the Jesters have come back and scored 2 late tries in the first half, and they lead the Tiger Cubs by 12 points to 5.
The Serevi Rugby Town Sevens is brought to you by World Rugby Shop and Adidas, the world's largest online retailer of rugby gear, worldrugbyshop.com.
And those are the Jesters there, and that's Dave Mob Smith looking after this side. A wonderful program, players from all over the world, and they really have stunned Tiger Rugby after this first try.
It was Tiger Rugby that got on the board first, and it was pretty much a result from that opening kickoff was Robert Storts. Storts, he scored the first try. But then here come the Jesters. A nice inside support play by John O'Donnell. He scored the try to make it 7-5 at that point. And then Kina Malafu gets this beautiful pass with good show of strength from Niall Barry to score the try to make it 12-5 in favor of the Jesters at the half. Close game as we expected, Dallin. Should be an exciting 7 minutes in the second half.
That's right, Bull D Clash coming at you live and loud, and the Jesters in their colourful outfit. They've got a lot of UCLA players, and that's because Niall Barry's in the team. He went to school in England, educated at the Hampton School of England, and now he's in his senior year at UCLA. Of course, your player to watch over there is John O'Donnell.
Yeah, I really like the way he's played. I mean, I've called all 3 of the Jesters games so far, and he's been instrumental in all of them, showing some great pace, great handling, and his fitness is one of the tops in the tournament so far.
Tupou to get us back underway. 7 minutes left in this pool clash.
And land.
Taken but smashed. Excellent timing. So Tiger Rugby get a penalty, and it is Leota. The space on the right-hand side. He just goes up the middle. Has a crack inside the 22. Had Storts with him. Storts flings this one out. Jesters come in there and try and make a spot tackle there is Marfu.
He's down, really.
Now they've got to release him. He's got his knee on the ground.
He's down, really.
So Ziegler has a tap and go. Tupou, heel step, goes to the Bonte. Gets the offload and the fan. Oh, it's the big raging bull, Lucas Dean, who's over. And that will tie things up if the conversion is successful.
Yeah, again, you talked about the step
tackle, so you guys should know that
Tiger Rugby has. They have a number of players can put players in the clear, and that's exactly what happened. Theme
Sure.
had easy work to do at the end, but all the lead-up work made it easy for him. There's a step, there's one, there's two, there's three, and then the little no-look pass. And Lucas Thiem scores the try to tie this match. Now it's tied. Yeah, with the easy conversion. So good reply by Tiger Rugby immediately off the first half or second half kickoff.
That's right, head coach Nessa Melifa, former Eagle, must have had some strong words with his Tiger troops.
Well, you never want to end the half with a wayward pass into touch.
That's certainly right. We know Paul Holmes is not on hand, surprisingly. The All Baron normally keeps only 3 steps away from Nessa Melifa at all times. James Walker is here instead. Kick goes high for the Jesters. They'll take this one. Barry spins out of it beautifully. Floats this over the top. There's time though. Bonte's on the inside if they need him. O'Donnell with a show and go on the outside. Great bit of skill from the Maestro's racing away. But Tour is all over him. Tackles him around the neck. Will be a penalty. They will tap and go. The Jesters for the line. Numbers lurking. They've got a score. And of course, it is Benji Marfo, Loughborough University midfielder, is over for the 3rd try.
Yeah, and once again, John O'Donnell instrumental in that. How about the nice little dummy on the outside? Had some wheels, picked up about 40 or 50 meters before he was caught with that high tackle. And then good alert play by the Jesters with that quick tap. Puts Benji Marfu in the clears, a 3-on-0 out wide. Marfu immediately, here we're going to get another look at right on the fringe here. Little show, that's where he sprinted around the Tiger Rugby defense, was able to get caught down. But then Marfu here, there's 2 men out wide of him, but he cut it in close and scores a try. Nice conversion attempt. And the Jester lead back out to 7.
That's right. If any colleges are watching here, Benji Marfo wants to go to graduate school here in the United States. So you better contact him after this tournament. His brother used to play for the Harlequins and London Welsh. So here they go. Tiger Rugby with Storts. Come away with this one. Looking for a breakout. They're down by 7 points. Penalty conceded.
Leave it.
Kian Barry comes in right now.
Yeah, good defense again by the Jesters. That was a big play. About 4 minutes left in this game. Can take a little time off, put it back down into the Tiger end with their line out. That's a good play all the way around if you're a fan of the Jesters.
Take the front on this, please.
I don't think that's Jester headgear. Maybe a visit to the dentist soon.
I don't know. Baden Coase sporting all sorts right now.
He's had a good tournament as well. His kickoffs have been superb for this Jester team throughout the tournament.
Managed to put him back together again, and he's on the field right now. The old Humpty Dumpty. Go to the back of the line out.
Wait for the throw in, please, before the lift, okay? Wait for the throw.
So, Kian Barry, younger brother of the Barrys, also an accomplished cage fighter. Played on the beach with them actually last week in Santa Monica. Great skills, and now they go wide. They kick through. The chase is on. Will the ball hold up? No. It's a very short in-goal area, and Fido's kick just goes too far.
Watch it, Harry. Close, Harry.
Yeah, I think the idea was there.
Tiger Rugby. Oh, monstrous tackle coming in from the side. You can see it coming in. And of course, that big man, Zach Bonte, with the Santa Monica Dolphins. He read that beautifully.
Yeah, it looks like he got dazed a little bit off that hit. But that was a good call by Leo Bedard. The knock-on was just a slight knock-on. See if we can take a look at it. It's going to go wide. Here's the big hit coming up. Boom. was the slight knock. See, just went forward just a little bit. Referee was right there. Good call by her.
Now they shifted across. It's Fido, the Samoa finisher. Very elusive, just goes through those two tackles. Tiger Rugby asked a lot of questions. No look pass. Barry's on the end of this one right now. It's Niall Barry. Looks for his male model teammate. Now they recycle beautifully. That's that step. Offload couldn't be taken, so Storts gets it. And now Tiger Rugby have a lot of work to do to finish this one. Ball is still available. Elkins on his feet. Wasn't held for the third time in a row.
Whoa, I don't know about that. I don't think there was any defender on him. I think he was free to get back on his feet. Yeah, tough break for Alex Elkins. There's the elude. Okay, he's down and he's back up. There, he's good. Yeah, that should have played on.
Not releasing.
Yeah.
He did as it may. The penalty is gone for the Jesters. They've got a line out now, about 10 meters out.
Take the front, please, Steve.
The hot stepping Barry to throw. McNulty gets the swan.
Play on.
And off he goes up the middle, gives it to Zach Bunty. Steps over one. Another penalty for the Jesters right near the line. McNulty is over. He will score for the Jesters. And delight all round.
Good effort by McNulty and this Jester squad. They caught a break there to get that line out down deep. They took full advantage of it, though, at the 7-minute mark here in the second half. McNulty added to his try-scoring list. And that was a nice run-up by Bonte. And here's the quick tap penalty. Able to get through a couple of Tiger Rugby players to score that try, and that is the game. Conversion no good. Final score 24-12 in favor of the Jesters.